So here's the truth. We are not in a trust recession. We are in a discernment evolution. I'm Sheri Moise, business astrologer, strategic advisor with 25 years in sales and marketing. I help entrepreneurs and leaders cut through the noise, use timing strategically, and make decisions that actually move the meter. Today, I'm diving into part 2 of why we are not in a trust recession, but rather a discernment evolution. What I know is buyers aren't pulling back, they're leveling up. So let's talk about it. After I sent out part 1, my inbox lit up. People shared, I haven't heard it explained this way, and I love the perspective. Amen, spicy Sheri. Spicy Sheri's in the house. Thank you for saying what so many of us have been thinking, and you're transmitting at such a high level, like, holy shit, Sheri. That last one stopped me because this isn't about being fiery for fiery sake of it. It's about naming something that entrepreneurs and leaders have been feeling for years, and I'm just finally putting words to it. So let's talk about this idea that buyers aren't pulling back, they're leveling up. There's been a lot of noise online about a so-called trust recession. And if you caught part 1 of the series, you already know exactly how I feel about that. I called BS on the whole idea. Not because trust isn't shifting, but because we're misdiagnosing the moment. We aren't watching a trust collapse, we're watching buyers get smarter. So in part 2, we're going to take this conversation deeper. And if 2026 brings us a wiser buyer, then what exactly is changing and what does that mean for the way you lead, message, and sell? All right, let's talk about the rise of the wiser buyer. Here's what most people aren't saying out loud. Your audience didn't stop trusting, they started discerning. After years of inflated promises, cookie cutter formulas, quick win hype, inconsistent delivery, performative leadership, people are finally trusting their own judgment. This is not a funnel issue. It's not an algorithm issue. This is not a people aren't buying issue. It is a discernment evolution. Buyers are asking better questions. Does this person actually understand someone like me? Is this solution practical or just petty? Have they walked where I'm walking? Can they actually deliver what they sell? And does their leadership match their marketing? People are not more skeptical, they're more self-sourced. So 2026, the year of the intentional buyer. The astrological landscape for 2026 amplifies this shift in a major way. So let's talk about what's coming. First, what I'm terming slow yeses and steady yeses. People are, true, taking their time. They're observing how you lead. They want to feel safe with their decision. Urgency tricks aren't going to move them. Clarity will. Long-term solutions win. The market is exhausted from fast results that never last. 2026 rewards depth, follow-through, sustainable strategy, real support over performative support. People want what stays with them after the dopamine of the purchase wears off. So number 3, that means messaging must be clear, grounded, and transparent. Buyers want real information, clarity around the process, realistic outcomes, and messaging that respects their intelligence. Not noise, not theatrics, not trust me energy. Which means, number 4, pedestal leadership collapses. The guru culture is cracking, and it has been for some time. People no longer want a leader that's above them. They want a leader beside them. They want relatability, lived experience, shared authority, community, and co-creation. So this is one of my favorite examples from the forecast panel I was on recently that still stands. That 6-pack 40-something male weight loss coach selling to women in menopause, hard sell in 2026. in my opinion, always a hard sell. But why? Because people want someone who's walked their path, not someone flexing from the sidelines. All right, here's your spicy Sheri mic drop for today. If your strategy still relies on hype, pressure, or personality alone, 2026 will expose it. People want grounded truth, practical support, real solutions, leaders who get it, not leaders who perform it. The vibe now is you have walked in my shoes, you understand my reality, you can guide me because you've lived it. That's the shift that matters. So, what does that mean for your strategy? Here's the simple way to say it. A wiser buyer requires a wiser approach. Not louder, not flashier, not faster. A wise approach means clarity over cleverness, timing over tactics, leadership over performance, experiences over ego, and long view strategy over short-lived hype. This is the work. This is the evolution. This is how you build trust with a buyer who trusts themselves. All right, part 3 is coming soon, and I'll take you deeper in how to shift your strategy in 2026 for clarity and ease. And in the meantime, if you're ready to get clear on your strategy for 2026 and timing, I do have a few roadmaps to results sessions available still for December. Otherwise, I'm booking out into January. These focus sessions give you your personal 2026 planning windows, what to do and when, and a timing-based strategy for your business and offers. You'll also get insights into cycles that are shaping your momentum, plus the new Success Planet report that I'm going to be including as a gift. But bottom line is you'll walk away with clear direction, a practical plan, and timing that supports the way you work best. You can click the link below in the show notes and grab that spot. All right, reminder, my friends, a wise buyer requires a wiser approach. So stick around for part 3. We'll dive into exactly what that means and how you can apply it. All right, I will see you then.